A young woman who she was raped and threatened by a retired NFL player, Shannon Sharpe, during a rocky consensual relationship. She has filed a lawsuit against him for $50 million.
Complaint. It claims that after meeting at the gym, the plaintiff accepted an invitation to Sharpe's residence. In her recounting, the early encounters were consensual, even affectionate, and filled with luxurious perks: private chefs, high-end spas, prime seats at Lakers games.
$50 million, people. That is a lot of money, okay? And they're listing her in this lawsuit. Her name is Jane Doe. That's the name that they're putting her under in this lawsuit for right now, okay? The lawsuit is saying that it lays out a pattern of intimidation, manipulation, and abuse, including allegations that Sharpe repeatedly threatened to choke and slap Jane Doe. Bruh. Mr. Shannon Sharpe, what the hell's going on?
But the complaint alleges a change over time, with Sharpe growing increasingly possessive. It claims he began monitoring her phone, questioning her choice of friends, and demanding instant replies to late-night messages.
You know, the woman first met Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was about 20 years old. And they was together something like about 2 years, somewhere around there. Mr. Sharpe, you know, he's 56 years old, and he's accused of raping the woman in October of 2024 and in January. This is coming from Shannon himself. He says, "This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby," Sharpe said. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he is going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. Now, he is right about one thing, okay? I'm not saying that he's telling the truth. I'm not saying that she's lying, whatever the case may be. But one thing I do know is that you can re-whoop a story, all right? You can get yourself a video, and you can take a small clip of it, and you put that out on the web, and everybody will lay their opinions around that small clip. Now, once the full video comes out and everyone sees the full video of what really happened, then that'll shut everybody down. But until that comes out, that little clip is all that people pretty much have to run with. So what the hell's going on? Now, you would say, and some would say, 20 years old, 56-year-old, why would you be with a 20-year-old? A 56-year-old woman would take you to the ringer in the same manner. You know, if she thought that she could probably drain some bread out of you, and there was something dealing with like some text messages or something like that a couple of days before or something. So this story is deep.
Sharpe has reportedly fired back outside of court by posting alleged text messages from the woman in the lawsuit on social media. These texts, if verified and presented in court, could be used by Sharpe's defense to challenge the plaintiff's credibility, painting a picture that contrasts sharply with the claims made in her filing and adding a layer of public confusion and debate. One alleged text, reported publicly, included a graphic request involving a dog collar and an act of rough intimacy.
You to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me.
The relationship allegedly fractured in September 2023 after Sharpe accidentally aired audio of himself with another woman during an Instagram live stream, a viral mishap the plaintiff viewed as a betrayal. According to her filing, she attempted to distance herself, but Sharpe allegedly bombarded her with messages, made unannounced visits, and promised lavish gifts if she returned. Disturbingly, she claims Sharpe even figured out how to enter her apartment complex without her permission and threatened to destroy her reputation if she spoke publicly about their interactions. The complaint asserts this escalating tension culminated in a series of alleged unwanted encounters in late 2023 and early 2024 that left her traumatized.
For one, I got a couple different things on that, but we're going to say for one, why? I mean, this is back what people used to say about with Michael Jackson, all right? Remember when he was going through the kid stuff allegedly and all that stuff like that? Why, if nothing happened, why would you put up a settlement? Okay, I'm not saying that he did that for that purpose. He could have put up a settlement to just make it go away, you know, just make it go away. But all I'm trying to say is that when you try to offer somebody some money to kill something before it gets into the media and all that, I mean, it's gonna look bad. I mean, it's gonna look bad. Hey, I don't know much. I don't know nothing. I'm just a guy behind the camera, but I'm just saying, it looks a little bad if you trying to give somebody a settlement beforehand, and then they refuse it, which is even more crazy work. And if they're refusing it and you're giving them a settlement, maybe there's a chance that they could be telling the truth because they feel like they got evidence, bro. 10 million, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. That ain't enough.
Among the most explosive claims is the allegation that Sharpe displayed a firearm during an argument. The filing specifically alleges he raised his voice while a handgun was within view. Adding to the claims of controlling behavior, the complaint alleges Sharpe seized the plaintiff's phone when she attempted to share her location with friends. Perhaps most alarmingly, the document includes an allegation that he physically squeezed her neck and issued a grim threat if she dared to inform anyone about what happened.
But the trove of the perpetuated messages that were sent are clearly they indicate the nature of their relationship that they had, that it was consensual and sexual in nature. So pretty much what they're saying is pretty much what you're seeing and what you're hearing about these text messages and stuff, these are just a regular between the two, and her telling him she wants him to put a dog collar around her neck, tie her up, and do bad things to her. I mean, that sounds consensual, especially if it's back and forth text messages. They're gonna have a hard time proving this, but let me tell you something. If that tape that they have, if that video that they have shows what some of us might think it might show, but then again, just cook, bruh. Turn the oven on, let the fire start, and just lay down on top of the fire. You cook, Shannon. You cook. So let's hope that it's not true. There's a lot that's coming out, a lot more information. Verbally abusive, controlling, and violent over times. To me, that's not enough. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. I'm out.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about, and I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.